saying, Doctor? Saving the world again? Might I ask why? Are you making a bargain with the universe?
I tolerate this century, but I don't enjoy it.
If something can be remembered, it can come back.
You must be the Countess Scullioni, and this is clearly a delightful Louis Cairns chair. May I sit in it? I say, haven't they worn well? Thank you, Hammond, that'll be all.
My favourite story is a tricky Vicky. I think that's a quote from somewhere, I can't remember where. Google it. Simple answer though, Partners in Crime. I love it. Why, you ask? Partners in Crime? Yeah, alright. It's funny. I like funny things. Okay, Doctor Who shouldn't be constantly about funny, but it was a nice, light-hearted open air sort of reintroduced on it. It was real in the story. I like the way Russell T Davies sneaked Penny Carter in there. Readers of The Writer's Tale. You'll know what I'm talking about. It's a classic and it remains my favourite episode until I see all the classics.
My favourite story in Doctor Who is... well, I change my mind a lot, but currently it is The Angels Take Manhattan. Because sorry, my brother just did a hilarious reaction. Because it's so thrilling. Well, I find it very, very thrilling. I mean, you may disagree that it's silly or it doesn't quite make sense or whatever, but I just find it very thrilling. I think it's one of those episodes where, for me at least, you've got every single second or so is enjoyable, and you just love watching the whole thing, and there's this constant build-up of suspense and drama throughout the episode, all the way up to the rooftop scene, and then that's what seems like the climax, and then it calms down, and then you've got the next climax with Amy Roy going away. But I think it's not particularly scary to me, but very, very thrilling and enjoyable, and I love watching it. So yes, that's my favourite episode.
1938, easy one.
What was that?
1938. We just bounced off it.
There are so many wonderful stories out there that it's practically impossible to think of a favourite, but I would have to say the Series 5 finale, The Pandorica Opens and The Big Bang, is a personal favourite of mine. This story encapsulates everything I love about Doctor Who. It's big, emotional and complex. It makes you think about what you've just seen, and it leaves you to piece some things together yourself, which I love. The cliffhanger is one of the best in the show's history, and has simple yet brilliant resolution, which fuels the rest of the story. I love it when stories actually fully utilise the time travel mechanic, and this one has more time jumps than you can even count. This episode is so well crafted that whenever someone brings up a plot hole, it's clear they just weren't paying enough attention, because there is a line explaining it. Everything about this story is brilliant, and it's one of the few that I can call truly perfect.
My favourite story, that's a difficult one because there are over 200 stories. I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to think. I think the one in recent memory that stood out for me the most was the Series 6 two-parter. The Series 6 two-parter, The Impossible Astronaut and Day of the Moon. The fact it opened up by killing the Doctor sort of blew my mind a little bit. It was a great episode, a very dark story, which is what I'd wanted sort of the direction to go of the show to go in.
With so many magnificent pieces of entertainment produced, it's almost impossible to pick a favourite Doctor Who story. But I can. My favourite is the 2010 Christmas special, A Christmas Carol. Why? Because of its beautifully crafted alien world, fabulous atmosphere, music that can melt the iciest heart, acting that is beyond brilliant, especially from Matt Smith giving a performance that cements him as my favourite Doctor, and the fact it achieves its Christmassy feel without even trying. A beautiful twist of a classic tale that's just so very Doctor Who.
The return of Unit and Zygon.
Probably not everyone will agree with me, but I love Steve Moffat's episodes. I've only been disappointed by them a few times. So I expect that the 50th will be very, very good, simply because of that. But one of the things I'm looking forward to most about it is, as I'm sure we all are, Matt Smith and David Tennant talking to each other as the Doctors. That will be excellent to watch. That will be really, really mind-blowing to watch.
The thing I'm most looking forward to in the 50th anniversary, besides the fact that it'll be another multi-Doctor story between these two iconic actors now who are sort of loved by millions of people all over the world. Other than that, it'll be this revelation of this forgotten Doctor, as well as the promises that this episode will move the story forward. And I think that's important in a show that's lived as long as this one, to allow it to continue living for as long as possible. You need to continue the story forward, you need to build on your own mythology. You can't keep honouring the past. You honour the past, but you also move forwards, you add to it, you add to the show. So what I'm most looking forward to in the 50th is seeing how the show moves forwards. Everything celebrating the past will be good fun and heartwarming, but it'll be how the show moves forwards that will be the most interesting part for everyone, I think.
I'm excited about everything to do with the 50th anniversary. I'm looking forward to see what crazy script Moffat has produced, the interaction between 10 and 11, the Zygons, John Hurt's Doctor, and all of the surprises and references we'll get in the episode.
Well, you've certainly come to the right place.